Hey folks, Rich here. Welcome back to the RCINFORMER YouTube channel. Got Steve on the camera once again, and today we've got the long-awaited flight video of the FMS SU-27. This is coming from FMS Model or FMSHobby.com, and then also Fair RC, and I'll have links for this and the J11 that we showed you guys down below, so check those links out if you guys want to get one of these. The unboxing we did of this along with the J11. I'll put links for that in the upper right hand corner screen you guys can check out. As always, like and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We do appreciate that. That like button has the YouTube algorithm send our videos to more people, and we do appreciate that. Awesome airplane, guys. We've been flying it a little bit today on and off. We grassified it a little bit. Guys have been asking to see the SU-30 fly on grass. So what me and Steve did, and here's what what I thought would probably be the way to go if we're operating off grass. Steve, can you zoom in? Yep. On the nose wheel? We just took the FOD diverter off. That little white thing back here is a sort of a spray diverter to keep air or keep water and debris out of the engines and stuff, and that's great as a scale detail, but on grass it's just going to snag and get caught. So all we did was, you know, remove the pin. Steve, I don't know if you can see that, the E-ring right here. Yep. On that side of the wheel. And we pulled the axle out, we unscrewed those two things, and then we went ahead and stuck some washers. Steve, I don't know if you can get on that. Yep. Can you focus okay? Yeah. We just stuck two washers there just on the outside, just to replace the width of that diverter, because on pavement we'll probably put that back on. But anyway, this grassifies it. Also, we took the spring out in here, stretched it a little bit, and that makes the nose stand a little taller, so it doesn't dive so much when you're in the grass, and that kind of gives you full nose extension, helps it rotate a little bit. So we took the spring out, stretched it, stuck it back in. All you have to do is remove one of these links here, and the whole thing kind of comes out. We may actually stick something in there, or even a stronger spring for more grass use later, but for now it seems to work okay. I'm running a Roaring Top 5500 70C pack in here. Steve, can you zoom in right here? Yep. Okay, you notice the battery compartment. I went ahead and I cut a hole in the battery area, okay? So the battery can shift back a little bit. Just make sure it doesn't get into the nose well, okay, too much, where it binds the landing gear from retracting. So when you test this out, you probably want to cycle your gear and make sure it clears and doesn't really strike that and get caught, because it could get stuck on that. So just make sure your battery is, you know, far enough forward that it doesn't do that. So, and we don't seem to be having a problem with it here. So, and that'll give you the proper CG. CG, Steve, can you get in on there? Yep. The book calls for 140 to 150. It's bouncing right in the middle of that, so right at about 145. So we got a windy day to demo this to you guys, so you guys will get a good example of what this is like in the wind. And then taking a look on the inside, very simple setup. Steve, I don't know if you can see all that. Yep. There's our KMRC burner module there. It's plugged right in, and our battery, as you can see right here, it's tucked a little bit back into the wheel well, just a hair, okay, just to give us a slightly farther aft CG. And that's really it, just a standard AS3X in there, we stuck in there. And then of course we've got our speed brake that deploys. I put that on the flap switch. That really helps out in landing with this thing, folks. It really helps the plane stabilize, provides a little drag so it slows down nicely, and then you can kind of carry some power and come on in with it. So I think that's about it. Steve, ready to go? Hit it. Let me light some burners. Do we have two burners? Two burners. Me and Steve only had one burner before, so we had to pull the wires out. We ended up fraying a wire or something, so I'll run that up for everybody. You can kind of see those. So check out KMRC model burners below. We'll have those in a lot of airplanes, and I think we're ready to go, Steve. Here we go. Let me throw it out here. Get our elevator rate on high. You're gonna want that for grass. I got a high and a low. So here we go. Right, left, up, down. And let's rock it on out here. Here we go. Throw my sunglasses down here, Steve. Be careful there. Taxi on out. Those burners light up nice, don't they? Yeah. Me and Steve put about 6 flights on this just now, just messing around with it. Getting used to it because it's a little windy today. So here we go. Full elevator rate, taking off. There we go, coming up. Kind of relaxed on the elevator there a little bit. I'm going to go to a low elevator rate now. Backing off on the power, just conserve a little bit. This goes through a 6S pack really, really fast. So let me just come by hot, Steve. That's what this plane does really well. Low and fast. Very stable. I'm gonna go vertical, Steve, here we go. Probably could use a faster roll rate. I'm probably gonna put some more throw in there. I'm gonna give you a presentation pass around here, Steve. Nice. Burners are all lit up nicely. It corners real well. I love this blue paint job. Love it. And you can check these in the links below again, folks. Oh, over-controlled a little bit. Let me go back and do that again, Steve. Lost my orientation a little bit, sorry about that. Let's do that one more time. Nice and low. It is windy out here, folks, so Steve, I'm gonna come back the other way. Come by hot for you. This is with a tailwind. I was just going into the headwind, so. Blazing on by. Holy smokes. All right, Steve, I'm gonna come back to the middle. We're gonna go vertical in the middle, and then we're coming back in. Here we go. Let's do, actually, let me do some steep turns. We already did vertical. Let's turn it out front for everybody. Russian military power. All right, let's bring it on in, Steve, because the battery's probably about toast now. All right, I'm keeping it my low elevator for the landing flare. That seems to be the thing that works. Turn base to final. I usually throw the speed brake out, and again, that'll stabilize your speed. Come back to about quarter throttle. And just let it kind of settle in. There we go. I'll take that. It tends to want to fly again, folks. Let me bring it on back. All right, when you get used to flaring this, you can really grease it on. Let's get that speed brake down. What do you think, Steve?
Ready to go fly mine.
Yeah, it's sweet, guys. This is, again, from FMS. Also, the J11's available. Check this out in the links below. It's pretty awesome. What do you want to wager on the battery?
22%.
22%. Let's see what we got.
18.
18. changing your bet, huh? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we have. It just said 18 and then it flipped to 19. You're right on. It goes through batteries pretty quick, folks. So when you get used to it, I'm hammering on it. I'm using full throttle and stuff. So, you know, I'm really running it around pretty darn hard. But super nice model, folks, now available here. Magnetic nose cone, pitot tube unscrews, okay, into metal threads, which is really nice. Wings come off with 4 screws. Elevators go on with like 2 screws each. Horizontals plug in with 2 screws each. So the full unboxing, assembly setup, again, all that kind of stuff we did. Upper right hand corner of the screen, it'll be there for you on both this airplane and the J11. So we'll probably put the SU-30 videos up there, as many as we can as well. Also, as a note, probably a lot of people do know this, I went ahead and there's a counterweight back here to balance the airplane. Steve, can you get in on that okay?
Yep. There's
a big weight back there. So what I did, and I'll put this right here, what I did with mine is I got a 14mm wide, kind of like coin-shaped magnet, and with some foam tack, I foam tack that right on in there. So, and what that does is it allows me to take this off, because if you look at the airplane, you know, when you put this thing down, or when you put this on, it sticks out quite a bit more. And for transporting this airplane, because it's a big model, you want to be able to take this thing off. One of the coolest things about this is this copper color. Those burners, Steve, aren't they nice?
Yeah.
That copper color, along with the KMRC orange burner, really lights those up. And really looks good. So any twin burner set that you want to put in this, you know, it'll really shine up nice and look really good. Great flying model, nice in the landing flare. Again, there's your speed brake. I put on the flap switch. So I use that to come in because it really slows the plane down. Otherwise, it does tend to come in a little hot. And that really helps you control the speed. And again, landing gear is totally awesome. I mean, it's the nicest stuff around. All compressed struts. A lot of E-rings on this thing, okay? So make sure you put foam tack on your E-rings so you don't lose one. So I put foam tack on this wheel, here, everywhere where there's an E-ring, these 3 linkages, the scissor links in the back, because there's great compression to this. Like I said, about the only thing I need to change on this is I need to increase my aileron throw a little bit. So you can see right here, Steve, if you want a faster roll rate, I'm probably gonna go out one on the Z-bend. And we'll do some more flights on this. We'll talk about that. Can you get that okay?
Yep.
Everybody can see that? I'll probably go out one because it is a little sluggish in the roll. It's smooth, but if you really want it snappy, you got to go out a little bit. And then great compression all the way around. This is a functional over center right here. Okay? So this thing really, there's a big plastic piece here, and so this really handles a lot of impact. Might be able to go with a slightly larger nose wheel for grass too, because there is some space. Steve, I don't know if you can get in on that.
Yep.
There's some space here, so a harder, larger nose wheel here to fit in there will make it roll on grass a little bit better. Just make sure it clears your wheel well and your battery and all of that kind of stuff. So, oh, one more thing, ventral fins, guys. Ventral fins are awesome. They come off, okay? Very, very cool airplane all the way together. Great access to your fans. 2 screws here, 2 screws here to get into your fans. 6 screws here to get into your speed controller, so great access to everything. And what can I say, guys? Awesome airplane. Limited production probably, so if you guys want one, get it. Again, links below for this. And the J11 from FMS and Fair RC, so check it out. I'll also have links for my RCINFORMER Amazon store as well. So anyway, guys, Steve, you got to add anything?
Okay, ready to go fly mine.
Sweet airplane. Can't wait to get this out. Stay tuned. We'll have the J11 flights out too. I'll probably still film Steve flying his here soon. And that's it, guys. Again, as always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when we put new videos out on this thing. The lights are awesome too. There's green light here, red light there, and you gotta like that landing light package. There's just so much to say about this plane, right? Yep. The landing lights are killer on this thing. So plus with the afterburners, it's killer. So anyway, guys, check the links below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys coming for filming. As always, folks, stay tuned. More videos coming. We'll see y'all next time.